Crop rotation is very important in potatoes. Soil sampling for fertility is also important.
That's one big issue using certified seed.
Sanitation of equipment is essential.
If you get the first part of the season right, then it saves the grower input cost at the back end of the season. A potato grower needs to be looking forward for about 3 years before he actually plants the crop, because crop rotation is very important in potatoes.
It's very common for us to, after we plant potatoes, to plant a crop like sugar beets, another row crop, and then maybe go to a crop like a wheat, either winter wheat, spring wheat, barley. There may be corn in the rotation. Occasionally growers may put alfalfa in. The traditional rotation has been about 3 or 4 years. If you have potatoes, then you may have 2 or 3 other crops back to potatoes again.
You can grow alfalfa, it's good for the soil and will help your soil as far as fertility. But if you have a limited issue, alfalfa is not the crop to have it in your rotation unless you're going to follow that with 1 year wheat or cereal crop.
When growers are renting ground, they don't know what the history is, they've gone ahead and planted potatoes into that field without sampling for nematodes.
And the nematodes are, they're very difficult beasts to manage.
We look at the microscope to see what kind of nematode and how many. Sampling time for nematode, we usually recommend in the fall for the planting season in the following spring. If you have a nematode issue, sometimes you have to do some management in the fall. You cannot do it in the spring.
Soil sampling for fertility is also important. The potato crop is very fertility dependent.
A lot of fertilizers will plan to go on it early in the season. So they may put some on when they plant. It's very common to put some on shortly after planting, before the plant has emerged.
One big issue using certified seed.
So the grower really has to have a reliable seed source. He needs to trust the farm that's providing that seed. He needs to pay attention to the certification.
They know the grower, they've probably been and seen the seed crop. The seed really establishes the type of crop you're going to have. Sanitation of equipment is essential. We have a number of soil-borne diseases that have been spread because the dirt was on the equipment. It's time well spent.
So I am a firm supporter of putting Amesto Silver on the seed piece at planting and then following up with Velum Prime in furrow to help manage early season nematodes and also early season early blight and white mold. And then coupling that with a really strong insecticide that offers longer residual control than any other material on the market, and that would be Admire Pro. If you get the first part of the season right, then it saves the grower input costs on the other end because he's not fighting something that he messed up on earlier in the season.